लोग में से मैक्सिमम लोगों का स्कोर बहुत अच्छा आ चुका है, कुछ लोगों का अच्छा भी आ चुका है। तो ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट ये है कि आपका जो भी स्कोर आपको मिला है आप उसको बेस्ट वे में यूटिलाइज कर सके। यू शुड नो ऑल दी ऑप्शंस, देन यू शुड चूज द बेस्ट ऑप्शन। तो क्या क्या ऑप्शंस होते हैं ये भी आपको पता होना चाहिए। मल्टीपल ऑप्शन मिलने के बाद कौन से ऑप्शन को चूज करना है वो भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि मेनी टाइम्स ऐसा होता है कि लैक ऑफ अवेयरनेस के कारण कुछ बहुत अच्छे ऑप्शंस आपके हाथ से छूट जाते हैं। मैं आपके सामने एक लाइव एग्जांपल हूँ। मैं बहुत अर्ली स्टेजेस में, मतलब 2006 में मैंने गेट दिया था, तो स्कोर अच्छा भी आया था, 115 रैंक था मेरा। काफ़ी चीज़ें मुझे मिल सकती थी। अब जैसे जस्ट क्या हुआ कि मैं IIT बॉम्बे के इंटरव्यू में गया था, तो मुझे पता चला कि एक नीटी कॉलेज है, और नीटी कॉलेज जो है वो बहुत ही एक सुपर्ब कॉलेज है इंडिया का, और मुझे इसके बारे में मैंने नाम भी नहीं सुना था, और ये तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं पता था कि गेट के थ्रू होता है। हाँ, नीटी का थोड़ा बहुत नाम सुना था क्योंकि MBA के नाम से सुना था कि मैनेजमेंट रिलेटेड है, बट गेट का स्कोर कार्ड उसमें चलता है, और मेरा स्कोर कार्ड इनफ था नीटी को लेने के लिए, बट अवेयरनेस ही नहीं थी। तो एक और चीज़ इसमें आपसे बोलूंगा कि जो भी IITs वगैरह के फॉर्म है, इवन आपका बहुत अच्छा है, आप IIT में नहीं भी जाना चाहते उस पर्टिकुलर IIT में, आप इसलिए जाइए कि वहां पे जाके आपको ये पता चलेगा कि और क्या क्या ऑप्शन है। आप 4 लोगों से मिलते हो, 4 लोग बात करेंगे, मैं यहाँ इंटरव्यू दे के आया, मैं वहाँ इंटरव्यू दे के आया, मेरे से ये पूछा गया, ये नहीं पूछा गया। तो कुछ भी ऑप्शन आपके यहाँ से छूटना नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि ये अपॉर्चुनिटी एक बार मिलेगी। एक बार अगर लास्ट डेट फॉर्म फिल करने की चली जाती है तो वो किसी भी केसेस में, कुछ भी स्पेशल केस में आपको एंटरटेन नहीं करेंगे किसी भी रीजन के लिए। ठीक है, सो ये जस्ट आप मोटिव यही रखिए कि और जो भी क्वेश्चंस है आप आराम से बाद में पूछिएगा। तो सीक्वेंस ऐसा होगा कि 1 by 1 स्पीकर्स विल कम, they will tell about what they are doing, how is their life at present, ठीक है, and then what you can do, उसके बाद will make them sit in front of you so that you can ask all the queries at the same time. तो पहले आप जस्ट चीजों को नोट करते जाइए, and it will be good कि आप चीजों को लिख सके ताकि कुछ भी पॉइंट मिस ना हो आपके हाथ से। So I will call upon my first speaker, कार्तिकेय पांडे। तो नीटी कॉलेज, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट कॉलेजेस ऑफ इंडिया, सो वो आपको डिटेल बताएंगे खुद ही।
Good morning to all of you. Thanks once again for the GATE Academy team for calling me again as a representative of NITIE. I'll briefly introduce myself. My name is Kartikeya Pandey and my AIR was 275 from electrical branch in year 2016. And subsequently I converted. I got selected to few IITs such as Kanpur, Kharagpur, Delhi. And I was also selected in NITIE Mumbai. So for me, options were a lot, but I finally chose NITIE Mumbai. And for that, there are few reasons which I'll tell you in this lecture. So first of all, I was thinking, let's start with some inspirational stories so that you all will be motivated. Then I thought, this saying inspirational stories because all of you have already achieved such a good rank and you are inspirational stories for other persons. So a big round of applause for yourself for securing such a good rank. Since I have been through GATE, I know the hardship and the difficulty level of GATE. So it's not easy to secure any kind of rank and you are already a champion. So no matter what happens with you, whether you end up in NITIE or in some good PSU or even in some good IITs, that doesn't matter. What matters is how you capitalize your life. So I'll tell you about the process of NITIE, how you can get into NITIE, what good GATE scores. I think most of you have already got the call from NITIE. I assume so. So from past few years, the competition has risen up many-fold for NITIE just because of the awareness created by forums such as this. And a big thanks to GATE Academy Group as well to create such awareness. As Sir rightly pointed out, initially there were not such forums. So people were not aware about what NITIE is actually. Even I was not aware. But from last 2 years, I thank GATE Academy team for getting all of you in one platform and having us as speaker, some representative from PSU, some from NITIE, some from IITs, some from Triple IT. You get the opportunity. You know the world, what is happening and what is not happening. So for NITIE, you need a decent GATE score. So rank does not matter in NITIE. What matters is GATE score. If you have GATE score around 780 to above that, you have a chance to get a call from NITIE. Henceforth, there is procedure to get admission. That is, there will be GD, there will be PI, and they also consider your academics, not that much, but they do. So GD and PI is not that tough. It's pretty easy. What matters mostly is your gate score. If you have decent gate score, you have ample opportunity to make into NITIE. And then I'll tell you about life at NITIE. What is the academics? What are the curriculum? What are the placement scenarios? And henceforth life after that. So in NITIE is a college which offer you 3 major degrees. That is PGDIE, PGDMM and PGDPM. This time around there are around 126 seats for PGDIE, 40 for MM and 40 for PM. And all of them take students through GATE only. And there is nothing as such difference between IE, MM, PM. It's just IE was the flagship course. It was the first branch to come up into NITIE. That's why people usually prefer IE. But to be very honest, there is no such difference between IE, MM and PM. So if you are even getting into MM, PM or IE, that is equally fine. You don't need to worry about that. So once you are into any of the branches of NITIE, the main thing, the focus area of NITIE is they make supply chain professionals. That is, their specialization is in supply chain management. And what supply chain management is, you can actually Google it. It's basically how this particular product, consider any product, comes to you. The backstory of this particular product is dealt by the supply chain professionals. So it's really interesting and intriguing field to get into. It's not monotonous. It's not boring. You'll learn a lot of things getting into supply chain. The only issue with the non-mechanical student would be they'll learn some new concepts and new subjects. But I don't find any wrong in that. If you are learning something new, that's actually a plus for them. There is a value addition for non-mechanical students. Since mechanical students have already read that particular subject, there won't be any considerable amount of value addition on their part. But students coming from different background, they have something new to learn. So you should not worry about your branch while getting into the NITIE. The second major point which students are actually concerned of is the fees. So I would like to inform you that as student of NITIE, whether you are in IE, MM or PM, you will get stipend per month, that is 12,400. So it's a big plus. It's equivalent to any IITs. And for us, the fees was around 8.5 lakhs including hostel and all for 2 years. But this time around, they have increased the fees to 12 lakhs. But believe me, NITIE is one of the best college in India for the best return on investment. You should not worry about fee structure and all, because after an year or so, you will feel like 12 lakh was the best investment ever in your life. So you should actually not consider, and loan and all you get easily. There are stalls of various banks which approach you. You don't have to approach any bank for that fees. Banks will approach you. Please take loan from us, because they know your worth. They know you will definitely pay them back in an year or so. After getting into NITIE, so first 3 months is a bit crucial for you, because after 3 months there is process of internship. So in internship, major corporate firms like Hindustan Unilever, Procter & Gamble, Asian Paints, Pepsi, Samsung, these companies come into the campus and they recruit students for 2-month internship. And even during internship, the stipend is pretty good. The amount I can't reveal, but on an average for 2 months it's around 1 lakh to 1.5 lakhs on an average. So that's again a plus thing. So you have to do 2-month internship, and usually what happen is, while doing internship, if you perform good, you usually get a pre-placement offer from that particular company in which you are doing internship. So that makes your life easy. Just imagine, after 2 months, only 2 months of good work can land up into a good company which will secure your future for long term. So for me, as I was selected in Powergrid, it was a bit of difficult decision, because on one hand, I had my stable life, Powergrid, with good amount of salary. To be very honest, everything was on plate for me. I should not have thought anything and went to the Powergrid. But if you won't take any risk in your life, you can't explore your life. Imagine what if Dhande sir have not chosen to teach. He could have went to the direction most of engineers do. What if Diptanshu have not chosen up? He should have ended up in some good IITs. क्या उनको उतना नाम मिल पाता जितना आज मिला? नहीं. So I thought the same. I consulted Dhande sir, I consulted other seniors, and they told me, if you feel confident about taking a risk, please do. Because at the end of the day, it is your decision. I'm not going to say that if you end up in a PSU or if you end up in IIT, your life won't be good. Not at all. That would be the best, because you are mature enough to decide what is good and what is bad for yourself. So that doesn't matter. But if you are skeptical about whether NITIE would be a good decision or not, then I'll assure you, NITIE would be one of the best decisions of your life. So after internships, there are regular curriculum which is mostly management based. You won't be learning too much technical, and you will be developing your personality as well as your communication skills. So majorly there are 2 plus points while getting into NITIE. First, you'll get a good handsome salary, the average package being 15 to 17 lakhs, and that is pretty good. It's compared to most of the PSU which offer you. And the second good point is your personality would be presentable, and the development of your personality which will happen would be immense. So at the end of the day, money after some point of time doesn't matter that much, but your personality, your aura, your being, that matters, and NITIE definitely helps you developing that particular thing. So after internship, there is again, if you fail in internship, as if you don't get the pre-placement offer from that particular company, you again get the opportunity for getting into final placements, which happen after an year. So again, big companies come and they recruit the people. I won't say there is no pressure. There is pressure, and there should be pressure, because without getting into pressure, you won't be performed to the best level. And this pressure is not compared to the pressure you get into while giving GATE. So for you, it would be cakewalk. It's just you want to secure your future. That's why you will feel pressure. So even if you are in doubt whether to go into NITIE or not, there will be pressure. I again have to prolong 2 years of study. But regarding the academics, there is no pressure at all. Just the pressure would be getting you placed. That too, that is assured that you will definitely get placement. As NITIE is a government college, so they don't fake their placement reports, and from beginning onward, the placement is 100%. So there is no doubt of you getting placed under any case, under any scenario. So your future is sorted. The other part is the life at NITIE. The campus is beautiful. Some of my friends have visited NITIE. Even Prince have visited NITIE. He can tell you. There is a beautiful lush green campus. There is a pond. There is a beautiful pond. And the hostel life. If you are prolonging your hostel life, 2 years of student life you are getting into again. I don't think so you'll get enjoyment compared to that particular life ever again. So that's again a plus getting into NITIE. So yeah, I got selected after my placement in one of the corporate giants, that is Samsung. And it's been 11 months working me into Samsung, and my designation is assistant manager, and I am a supply chain management professional. My work is pretty dynamic. Usually people ask me, sir, is private life good? Will I be fired? Work-life balance होता है कि नहीं होता है? So I'll say कि देखो, it's up to you. तुम work-life balance किस में चाहते हो? If you want work-life balance कि 1 घंटा काम करो और 14 घंटा आराम करो, तो I will definitely recommend not to go to NITIE. And if you are ambitious enough, if you see yourself earning a lot and seeing you in some big firm at some big position, I'll definitely recommend you NITIE, but that won't cost your life anything. For me, the regular schedule of work is around 9 to 10 hours, to be very honest. And you might think कि यार 9 से 10 घंटे तो बहुत होते हैं. But believe me, मुझे I don't feel for even a single minute that I am getting bored. कभी कभी तो ऐसा होता है कि if I have 1 hour का खाली टाइम, I will feel कि यार what to do next. एक घंटा में कैसे बिताऊं. तो even in NITIE, you are trained for this particular thing. How you will sustain once you get into the corporate life. And it's nothing rocket science in that. ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत ही हाई-फाई लोग और एकदम cream of the crop students come to NITIE. It's not. Every single person in NITIE is an engineer who has secured good rank in GATE, and they are at par level as you. So you don't have to worry कि what I will do if my communication skills are not good. What I'll do if my personality is not good. If it's not good, I'll recommend you go to NITIE. It will improve a lot. And the second thing, usually what happens is, I'll tell you a story. Usually क्या होता है कि अगर छोटा कोई बच्चा रहता है और वो कुछ शरारत कर रहा हो, कुर्सी सीधी रखी है, उसको उसने उल्टी कर दी, कहीं कलर कर रहा है दीवार में, तो पेरेंट्स का क्या एक ट्रेंड होता है कि they'll stop him. वो बोलेंगे ये क्या कर रहे हो, मत करो, ये क्यों कर रहे हो, मत करो, ये गलत है. मैं ये बोलता हूँ कि थिंक फ्रॉम द पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर चाइल्ड. व्हाट इफ वो बच्चा उस चेयर को उल्टा करके उसको लग रहा हो कि मैं रॉकेट लॉन्च कर रहा हूँ. वो दीवार पे पेंटिंग करते वक्त उसको ये लग रहा हो कि यार मैंने तो बहुत अच्छा आर्ट बना लिया. तो शुरू से टेंडेंसी ये होती है पेरेंट्स की, दे विल स्टॉप यू बिकॉज दे वांट यू टू फॉलो द कन्वेंशनल स्टेप. दे वांट यू टू बी द सेम एज अदर पीपल. So all these things are inculcated into us from beginning onwards. And if you want to be different, and if you want to be more successful than other people, you have to do something different. You have to break that shackle. You have to take some risk. You have to take some bold decisions. NITIE is all about taking bold decisions. It's not an easy way out. The journey is about you. I won't say कि there would be no challenges at all. There will be challenges, but it would depend on you to how you convert that particular journey into a good journey. And you will definitely face challenges in PSU and IITs as well. So there is no wrong in taking a bold decision and getting into NITIE. Because at the end, you will see the amount of growth which NITIE offers and amount of growth which you get in a PSU is unmatchable, because through NITIE, you will get exponential growth. That's for sure. Not everyone will get exponential growth, but the performance will definitely get exponential growth. Down the line in 5-10 years, you might be earning a lot and your life would be the best. So don't have doubt regarding private job culture or how I will sustain in NITIE, or is there any work-life balance. So all these things are myth. Everyone is equal. It depends on you. If you capitalize good enough, you will definitely succeed. If you do not, you will still succeed, because you have already won half of the war, that is securing a good rank in GATE. So after this, I'll end my lecture. I wish you all the best. In whichever field you end up, I wish you all the best. You may succeed in your life. And I will like to again thank GATE Academy team for such wonderful opportunity to give me the platform and give you the platform to knowing and getting to know all these things. Thank you, sir. And thank you, GATE Academy team. Thank you.